Just cooking up something great this morning. What's
so
going on?
You get so excited to see yourself every time that happens. I want to point out, by the way, Bud just shushed me.
Yeah,
I did.
He makes a shush so he can look at his photo.
Yeah.
I did, folks.
Hollywood good looks.
I love that blue, whoever, what's the
You
guy's
love
name?
that face.
What's the guy's name?
Daniel.
Daniel. Fantastic job, Daniel. Okay. You ready?
What's
I'm
on the
ready.
agenda
What is this?
here?
Flank
We
steak.
are going to make flank steak, grilled
Okay.
flank steak, and then we're going to make a jalapeno pesto in our second spot, which
Okay.
is really, really good. So, okay, so the flank steak is a piece of meat that comes from where?
The abdomen?
That away. They knew that, folks. Before I even got here today, they knew that.
No.
So what we're going to do is, a lot of people use this for like fajita meat, stuff like that. London broil's made out of this. Have you ever had London broil? Okay. We're going to put just a little bit of olive oil on it, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to rub that in just a little bit. And then we've got a rub that we put together here with some kosher salt and black pepper, some smoked paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, okay? We're just going to go over the top of it, okay? Now, one of the reasons you do this is you want it to kind of help it. It's not a real tender piece of meat,
Right.
but if you do something like this to it and put a little rub on it, give it a little time, and then cook it slowly, it'll come out really nice.
Give it a little love.
Little love,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
little love.
If you're impatient, it's going to be rough.
Well,
See, but I am. That's why I get
know.
nervous about these dishes.
well, it's
especially when
okay
done.
because the good thing about this is that when we make and I want to point something out here. I don't know if they can see this on the camera. Use a coarse ground pepper. See how the pepper kind of stuck on it? You want to use the coarse ground pepper. Now you're just going to take it right to a hot grill. This is so pretty. Okay. Now we're just going to cook that probably maybe about 6-8 minutes aside. Okay. Now one of the big keys to this piece of meat is that you can see how the grain runs. Does that make sense to you? See how the grain is right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you cut this to help with the making it tender, you're going to cut it across the grain.
Against the grain.
Against, yes, rather than with it, and that's going to make it a little bit more tender as well. Now, one of the things I will tell you that we're doing different that a lot of people don't do with flank steak is a lot of people marinate flank steak. I'm not a big fan of marinating any meat. I think the beef. I mean, I do marinate meat, but I really think with beef, you want to kind of get that beef flavor.
Yeah.
And when you start putting stuff like red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, wine, which I'm sure you've done.
It just spills in there.
Yes.
That's the only reason why that happens.
But when you start doing that, then you compromise kind of the flavor a bit, which is what you're trying to do. But I'd rather have it more just with a rub, and it'll make a nice little crust on the outside. And then we'll let it like slowly cook here, and by the time we get ready to make the pesto to come out, now the pesto goes well with it because the pesto is full of a lot of fresh flavors. We have there's parsley in it, cilantro, some garlic, some pine nuts, a little Parmesan cheese, not prosciutto.
I think you just got the P words
She threw me
mixed
off.
up.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But anyways, this pesto is very nice because it has a real fresh flavor. And the thing you're always trying to do, and I really love the heat in it because most pestos don't have a heat to them.
Yeah. So are we going to put that on top of the steak?
Yes,
Because
we'll
I've
put
never done.
yes,
Okay.
we're going to put it on top of the steak. I've got a little grilled corn and some onions to have with it. Now, the cool thing I'll show you when we come back is when we do this pesto can be made and frozen, so you can make a big container of it. It also works really well as a sandwich spread. So we'll cut some of this up, put it on a sandwich as well. So you got a lot of different options with this. I like this because folks can buy a big piece of this, serve a lot of folks, make the pesto. And I'm telling you, the pesto kind of makes the dish because of the most people don't make pesto with jalapenos.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
it's kind of a Southwest twist on pesto. It's how we do things around here.
Everything with
Well,
jalapenos is good.
Yes.
We got to warm up today.
Yes, sir.
Well, Bud, thank you so much. So stick around because we are going to make that pesto sauce. And you're also going to be doing some taste testing today with the ladies of Groovy Pop.
I
You ready
love
for
Groovy
this?
Pop.
I've got the list of what the flavors are.
Oh, so you're just going to
So I'm
sound
going
like
to
a
give
quiz
them
show?
to you, and then you guys have to pick what they are.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. I'm sure we can do that.
All
I
right.
love Groovy Pop, so it'll be a great
Working
day.
our palates.
It'll
It's
be
gonna
easy.
good.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of Groovy Pop, if you get this quiz question correct, not only do you get a coffee from McDonald's, $10 off a meal of Kushiyama, you also get this beautiful Easter basket that they put together filled with all sorts of goodies, popcorn, of course, candy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Okay, stand
today's
back.
question, there's a lot riding on this one. You want to read it? You're getting close.
What are corzette pasta shaped like? I have to walk up to the monitor to read that.
You
My
know
eyes
this?
are getting so bad.
Okay.
I'm going to run that down the hall and call.
All right, well, if you know
Disguise my
that, give us a
voice.
call,
You've heard of that corzette
373-1787. Again, you get that coffee, $10 off Kushiyama, and a gorgeous Easter basket, thanks to the ladies at Groovy Pop. So stick around. We've got that coming up. Another Hit With You Sports coming up next.
We got a lot coming. Come
Yeah.
back here. Come back here.
Corzette pasta.
On Daybreak, there's Chef Bud cooking up some good stuff. This is a jalapeno pesto going on top of those flank steaks.
Flank steak.
That's right. Don't go away. Bud with Meredith and Anthony putting some pesto on top of our flank steak.
Oh, we're teaching Anthony what all these different pieces are. And to this pesto, because this is a really unique dish to put on top of a flank steak.
Yes, and you can use this on chicken, use it on whatever you want. But we're going to make this pesto up really quick. And all pesto starts with some pine nuts, okay? And then we're going to add to that, I got some garlic on top of this parsley, okay? And then some cilantro. And then we're going to add just a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of a little lemon in there, okay?
Okay.
And then we do some salt and pepper. Now, Anthony, your job is to grab the olive oil.
Oh, that I can do.
Okay. And we're going to hope this goes. Sometimes
it wasn't working in the break.
Over there.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So we're going to blend this up real quick, kind of coarsely chop it, okay? Then, hold on. Then we're going to take this jalapeno.
Whole thing?
Yes.
Ooh.
No, we're going to chop it up, but we're going to do seeds and all, okay?
Okay.
But you got to coarsely cut it, okay? You got to kind of chunk it up in there before you put it in, okay? So we put that in there, seeds and all.
Don't lick your finger
Seeds
later.
are gonna. Yes, it's not my first time I've ever done this, but thank you. Thank you for that
I'm
little.
just giving you some tips.
I like that.
Also, don't put jalapenos in your garbage disposal and turn it on.
Right.
You will mace yourself.
Yes, you will. Okay.
Really?
Okay. Now Anthony's gonna pour some oil
learned
right
that
up
the
here.
hard way.
Right up here. Yeah, right up here.
this-
See, now that's gonna go down in there. Keep pouring. See. There you go. Keep pouring it. Okay. Nice. Then we go back the other way.
How much?
That's about right. About a third of a cup. Okay. Now, when you get done with this, you're going to want to scrape it really good. And what's going to happen is you're going to come up with the pesto just like that, okay?
Okay.
So now you take your flank steak, okay, that we've cooked up here. We're going to set that on the plate.
Looks beautiful.
Came out nicely with some corn there.
Yeah.
Nice
And then we're going to take the pesto and go right over the top. Look how nice this is. It's just like a paste.
Yeah.
And if you put it on there
Add
while
some color.
the meat is still warm, it'll kind of melt itself down on there.
Ooh, and you brought some rolls too.
You
can
could put
cut that up
yes,
into
you
a
could put
sandwich?
this in this meat into a sandwich, and it turns out beautifully. But look how pretty that is.
That is pretty.
And the wonderful part about it is, I'll tell you. Let's do this.
Okay.
The wonderful part about it is that the pesto has a nice jalapeno. Just take a little bit off. Just take a bite.
There's
Just
a
take a
nice
little bit
kick
with your
to
finger.
it.
She'll do it.
Oh my
You
gosh!
knew I wasn't gonna do
such
that.
A
Well, I
wuss.
know it's really good. You're foolish.
Oh, that's
I'm
delicious.
so no condiments. You know
And
that.
you,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
you love
That's
get the
wonderful.
Isn't it good? You get that really nice fresh oil. You can taste the cheese in there.
Yep. That's
And the good
perfect.
thing is, look at how this has started to kind of melt down, and it gives it a nice, fresh, and there's a little bit of heat at the end.
Yeah, that's great.
Beautiful, full of green.
Let's talk about your photo of the day really quick.
Oh yes, that is my friend Kelly Hamill. Now you got to look at the picture there. That picture is Kelly and her husband Kurt are very good friends of mine in Hill City, Kansas. And she asked me when we were at a banquet for Benny Keith if we could do that salad. That salad is actually a cucumber that you bend around and make into the bowl.
Oh, cool.
And then it's got an edible orchid. Kelly and her husband, they did the prom up in Hill City. I went up there and helped her kind of get set up. She did a wonderful job, and that's the kind of stuff I like. I love it when people want to learn how to do something and execute it perfectly.
Well, follow Bud on Facebook. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Groovy Pop's coming up next. We're going to put you up to a challenge. So stick
Okay.
around.
Meredith, Anthony, Chef Bud, and a cast of thousands.
Steve, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have the ladies of Groovy Pop here with us this morning. This is Tracy Tucker and Riley Tucker, your beautiful little daughter. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Smile.
So I wanted to bring you guys by because you have a lot of new flavors out right now.
We do.
And with spring here, you're always kind of changing things up a little bit. And I was looking at your Facebook page and I noticed like some of them are really unique. So these guys think that they know it all whenever it comes to taste, especially this one over here. So I'm going to read you the list of what these are, okay? So I'm not going to tell you which is which, but these are the flavors that you're going to be tasting. So you have pina colada, hatch green chili cheddar, which sounds amazing, cherry limeade, pucker pops, it's like a little bit
like the old school
sour
candy,
flavor,
yeah.
and then Easter pops. So you're going to have to decide.
I think this is Easter Pops.
Well, you're going on visuals. You're
You
supposed to
think
go on
visual, you go
taste.
taste. What is that one? What do you think? You guys have to try
Even
the
though
same
these are
one.
even though these are different color, the same taste.
Taste the same. Taste the same one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one do you do? What color?
This is what happens whenever you let
blue
guys be in charge of this.
Well, the different colors are different tastes.
Okay, so what are you tasting, Bud?
Jalapeno pesto.
Besides that.
No, it's really. I actually thought it was like Fruit Loopy, but it's kind of got like a lot of what's a good word? Kind of like candy flavors.
Right.
Grape.
That's got our banana and grape and cherry, and we cover it all in white chocolate.
What is this called then?
Nice. So
That's
that's
our
the
Easter
Pop.
I called
See,
that
you did.
without even tasting
You
it.
did call it.
I think this may be
Well,
pina
try it
colada.
first. You drink a lot of pina coladas, so you should be able to tell.
Not really, but if it's vodka based, I do better.
I stopped drinking 4 years ago. I don't
Man,
remember.
I don't know, but it's really nice. It's really sweet.
Yeah, I got to do this one again.
What is this one?
That was a pina colada.
Boom! Without even look. This is the chili, the Hatch chili.
You hope.
I think it
It
is.
better be. You never know. You guys have so many. My personal favorite, of course, I think everybody knows, is your dill pickle popcorn.
Exactly.
I can't get enough of it. It's absolutely incredible.
That's really cheesy. What is that?
Hatch green chili.
Huh?
Hatch green.
You want to come work for you?
All right, hey, do the
Okay.
do the red one.
And this is the final one.
No, I didn't do that one. But
Okay. What does that one taste like?
is this a puck? Is this pucker?
It's cherry limeade. It does.
So
it does
this is
have some
cool.
of that. Yeah.
This is pucker.
I tasted an orange.
Riley, what's your
Do you have
favorite
like
one?
like regular orange?
Cherry limeade.
That is
limeade?
tangerine,
Ah, close enough.
Oh yeah, this is
what am I got?
this is really pucker pop.
and that is we've got grape, cherry, watermelon, and tangerine
one.
in there.
This is really
Yeah.
good.
The
I
tangerine.
wouldn't think I'd like
So
this.
as you can tell, they've got every single flavor under the sun. You guys have
Exactly.
new flavors
Orange,
out for
yellow.
spring
We do.
right now.
Tangerine. Yeah.
Adorable
You
little
taste it?
Easter baskets and things. What's your favorite flavor? Because you're really the expert in this.
My favorite kind of depends. Right now, it's the Hatch green chili.
Yeah.
Really like
really
that one.
good.
Yeah. Probably my other chocolate favorite is our Groovy Zebra. It's our salted caramel popcorn that we drizzle with milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Nice.
Sweet salty. That's the one that we really like.
What's your favorite, cutie girl?
The cherry limeade.
Cherry
She
limeade?
said that.
You know how to rock it. Look at her. She's
What-
rocking it
hey,
She's
today.
adorable.
Which
She
one do you
knows.
sell? Not of the new ones, but of all the flavors you sell, which one do you sell the most?
I would say our buttery caramel
Yeah.
and cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
Always,
is my
yeah.
favorite. But anytime you can put chocolate on popcorn, I think it's a winner.
Exactly.
So true.
Exactly. You can't go wrong there.
So can you not go to a movie theater and have popcorn? You're like, I won't eat this stuff. Be gone with this
so good.
popcorn.
Like the kernels are so
Exactly.
big,
Yeah.
and it's just so airy
And it's
and
really
light.
got full flavor. That's what I like about all your popcorn. It has full flavor. It doesn't taste like it's, doesn't taste imitation. It tastes like it's a full flavor of whatever.
Well, where are you
Thank
guys located so folks can stop by?
We are at 34th and Bell in the Steinmart Shopping Center, right at the quarter, right behind that Toot and Toad.
All right. Follow them on Facebook, too, because you can see what they're up to. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for coming,
We appreciate
Riley.
it.
Well, stick around. We'll have some things coming up for you next.
You made her laugh.
Easy, right?